just a minute. This turn, yeah. Hello, Randy. Nice to meet you. When and where did you born?
I was born in Seattle, Washington, 1954.
Yeah. And
December the 8th.
How did you grow up for the music? Because you played Jimi Hendrix, Öyster many times.
The first music I listened to when I was a kid was like the Righteous Brothers and a lot of late 50s music. And then the Beatles and the Stones came along. Mm-hmm. And that's when I got interested in playing the guitar. My father, though, I didn't get to have a guitar. My father died when I was 10. Mm-hmm. The next Christmas I got a guitar.
Okay. Alors, on the teenager, in the beginning, for the club, you for the cover, I think. Which the first band?
The first band I was ever in was called the Pop Cycle. Mm-hmm. And that was with my brother and a friend from down the street who played drums. My brother and I both played guitar, and I don't think we had a bass player yet. Yeah. We had a keyboard player and a lead singer.
And
no bass yet.
It's the which influences Leo. Nice to meet you. Which influence guitar player? And in the beginning?
Oh, in the beginning, my influences were mainly the Ventures, George Harrison, and the Stones mainly.
It's incredible.
I wanted to learn all the Stones music, and I wanted to learn all the Ventures music, and that was what really interested me back then: the Beatles and the Stones, and the Ventures. But then Jimmy came along, and that changed everything.
Yeah.
That made everything. Then I went, oh my God! I had to rethink the guitar completely. Mm-hmm. Because it was just completely. He changed it into a different instrument. And trying to figure out how to make those sounds, like turning it up.
Alors, did you saw Jimmy on stage? No.
Yeah, I saw him one time.
One time? Where?
I saw him in 1970 in Seattle. Mm-hmm. It was a place called Six Stadium.
Yeah.
And it was the last time that Jimmy played in Seattle.
You saw Jimmy one time. Wow.
So I got to see it, and that changed even more of my life. It changed it even more.
It's normal. My son is play guitar every day. He play Jimmy.
Yeah, after seeing him, then it kind of made me realize what I really wanted to do in life. Because I thought he's doing what I want to do.
Alors the complicity with Leon, and it's a long time. Leon.
Yeah, really long time since. I think we met in 71, right after Jimmy died.
Yeah.
Leon did a little show in West Seattle, and that's where I met him briefly. And then again, later on, when I started doing a tribute to his brother, then we met again, and his whole family, everybody, all the Hendrixes and everything came to see
I remember that.
And that was in 1970. I believe was when that all went down, and then ever since we've been like really great friends ever since.
Et I saw there 6 November this year. There's a tribute. There are Johnny Langs and the mix Leon and mix guitar player for the.
Hey, Stevie Ray used to open for us.
Yeah.
Back in the day, back in 1979, he used to open for me in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always came out, and we thought he was great,
It's good guy.
And I got along with him great. We even palled around in Austin quite a bit. We went and got really drunk together one night. It was really fun. And went and met his brother, but it wasn't a good time because we were both little too high. But me and Stevie had a great time that night. We went back to his house and threw guitars back and forth and ideas.
It's incredible because you play in European tour every year. Okay, you play every year in an European tour.
Yeah.
Why you don't play to Paris? Is there no contact?
You don't have a contact. Yeah.
Okay,
we need
I give you.
somebody to bring us there.
I give you.
Yeah,
I
it's
give
always
you.
one time.
You have the great fan
It's
in
like
Paris.
really? Well,
Yeah.
I would love to play in Paris. I mean, like I said, that's
Tonight it's very difficult.
that's the name of my daughter.
Yeah, because
Paris Asia Hansen.
Yeah.
That's her name. And my son is Desmond.
And alors, I got the surprise for you because it's my bag. I have the live with Jeff Pilson on the bass player.
Oh yeah.
And I did there 2 years ago the interview with Jeff.
Oh, you talked to Jeff, huh?
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, because we're great friends. You know, we've known each other a long time, also.
It's good guys too.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Jeff's he's really funny.
And now, how many records solo did you have?
Well, if you count that, I mean, it depends on if you go by a label. I mean, we have our own labels that we put out a whole bunch of them on. But then I did one record on Shrapnel Records, was Mike Varney's record label. And then I did one other one on Capitol. Yeah. And I did another one with Carlos Santana and Herbie Hancock, Herbie Hancock record.
Yeah.
And another band called Prism, I threw some tracks on for them. There's a lot of little one-off things that I did all over that I can't even keep track of anymore, but official releases of mine on vinyl, I'd say 2.
Mm-hmm. Because I remember the first record in the vinyl in Randy Hansen.
Yeah. The only other thing I would say on vinyl would be what I did for Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, it's incredible because no picture you in front of the cover.
Yeah.
Just your name.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Randy Hansen.
Yeah. Exactly. It is a good surprise for me.
Yeah.
Because I working many years in Art Force magazine and Enfer magazine and like photographer. Okay. I listen to your music. Yeah. I have the live. It's amazing for me.
Oh, thank you.
Your projects with Leon. Did you have the projects with Leon on recording?
We talk about doing some recording together and stuff. Maybe when we get back. We haven't really had much opportunity to do that. You know, because usually when he comes back to Seattle, it's to visit his family and his kids and everything, and he's not there for very long, so it's hard to start up something, you know, unless he's going to be there for a while. But he's always being drug around all over the place behind his brother's name, you know. So.
Because in the morning, because before I coming here, I got Tina in the morning on Facebook.
Right.
She did, I'm going to see your father and Randy. Yes, great.
Right. Tina's great. I love Tina. She's really, really neat.
And the family, no problem for every and Janice too, because
fine.
It's fine.
She's fine. Yeah,
she's fine.
Every time I see her, I give her a big hug.
Yeah. You know, because.
You know, because there's problems between Leon and her and everything. I try not to, you know, that's personal family stuff, you know, and it has nothing to do with me. So that's their personal business.
Yeah, it's great business because Jimi Hendrix is selling again and again on the records. It's just very great. And the last question, say your projects.
Oh, new projects that I'm working on?
There's a new record?
You know, what I'm working on right now is I want to put out another vinyl. And I want to do 2. I want to do one of these songs that I've been working on. Mm-hmm. The other one is it was a comedy record, actually. And it has a lot of, it's actually a comedy Christmas record.
Oh.
And stuff like one of the songs on it would be Rudolph's the Red-Nosed War Pig. You know, the song War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Well, I sang the words to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to War Pigs. And it works really good, you know, like, you know where it goes, generals gathered in their masses.
Yeah.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you might even say it glows. You know, and you can sing the whole Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to War Pigs, so that's one of the things I was working on. And then the other real big record that I've been wanting to do forever is an album of Bob Dylan songs.
Oh.
I want to do nothing but Bob Dylan songs, and I want to approach it the way Jimmy did Watchtower. So it's all just coming at you and big, and I try to make each song bigger than the original, you know. That's what my next aim is with Dylan stuff. Oh, I'm getting a signal I have to go.
What do you think the new generation of the guitar players in Johnny Lang, Kenny Blue Swing?
Oh, I think it's great. You know, they've all had a lot of cool people to listen to growing up. So they come along quicker now, guitar players. You know, there's 10-year-old guitar players on YouTube right now that just kick totally ass. You know, just like.
So the many guitar players.
They have there's a lot of good teachers out there visually to go see now.
And for you, the best memory on stage,
the best memory on stage for me,
on the jam.
I would have to say, it would be a rehearsal actually, and it was a rehearsal with the Band of Gypsies.
Wow!
And it was when I played with Buddy Miles and Billy Cox, just the three of us. And John McLaughlin was in the room. Stanley Jordan was in the room. Some of my favorite guitar players of all time were standing there watching us play. And when we got done, they were like going, "Whoa!" You know, like they really dug it. You know.
Yeah.
And I was just so proud, you know, to be playing in front of these people that I just idolize. John McLaughlin is like a god to me, you know.
Okay.
And he gave me props. I was like.
It's very cool.
So that's my biggest, bestest. The other memory was that show was when I walked out to play. When they introduced me, I walked out to play, strapped my guitar, I hit a chord, and a bolt of lightning went bam, and it hit a tree right behind the stage.
Okay.
And then the sky opened up, and it just started pouring down rain on everybody.
Whoa.
You know, I was out there in the rain. And that was a great memory.
The Jimmy and
so I felt like Jimmy was there, you know.
Jimmy and the Spirit.
Yeah, that was great, you know.
Well, the last, it's possible, few words for the French people.
Oh, yeah.
And a bell set, my website, bell set info. Bell Set Info.
Bell Set Info. I'd like to thank you for interviewing me and being so cool and great. Thank you. And some words to the French people, I would have to say, keep your minds open musically at all times, because you never know what's going to be coming down the pike. So keep your mind open and have fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Randy. My pleasure.
You're my pleasure, too.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. You think it's possible the interview with Leon?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll tell him you're up here and I'll see if you want to.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Hey, Randy, you keep one pics for my great collection with my son too. The pics, because I have the collection in 160.
Here we go.
And for my son, you keep one for my son. He's guitar player, okay?
All right. How long
you play in Fender. Hey, like Jimmy. T'as vu? T'as vu ce que c'est qu'un grand musicien? C'est un mec simple. C'est vrai, voilà, c'est tout. On va rester, contact, bordel, tout, voilà. Bon, tu t'es régalé, toi.